6 out of a series of 6 videos on how to make money on Fiverr, how to be successful on Fiverr. I have created a blueprint for you, a formula for you. You see my photo. I have made almost $8,000 on Fiverr as a seller, and I want to share that information with you. And I have been sharing it in my series of videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are now on 6. Before I go any further, if you haven't checked out my freebie, which is free, and I've created just to give you an idea of what people are selling on Fiverr and how they're making money on Fiverr with some easy peasy selling and what people are spending money for. I have created a freebie for you. There's a link that you can go to at when I finish talking at the bottom, and you can click on it and see. You can either download it or you can read the link, and there are different products and services individuals are selling and making money on Fiverr. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? So that's what I'm sharing with you, and I appreciate you staying with me. If others can do it, if they can make money, you can make money. And I have created the formula, the blueprint on video number 6. What we're talking about is critiquing your Fiverr gig. So the gig, again, is the product or service that you have created. But on Fiverr, you will create a profile. You'll have photos. You will have information about what it is, who you are, what is it that you're selling, and how it can be a benefit to the seller. So that is a part of your profile that you'll be creating on Fiverr. And I talked in video number 6 on how to critique that, to make sure it's nice and tight and that you get the best bang for your buck, so to speak. So when individuals who are perhaps looking to maybe purchase your product or your service, you will have everything connected and written well so that it's appealing to your prospective seller, and they will think, let me give this person a try. I'll contact this particular seller, and hopefully it'll work out for you, and you will be able to win that particular buyer over. But you're creating a profile on Fiverr. So we'll talk about that in video number 6. We'll also talk about how to change it if you need to change your profile. We talk about that extensively, how to keep taking a look at it to, tweak it to make sure that it's in your best interest, that you create the best that you can possibly create. So we talk about that in video number 6 and how to make that happen. And we also I use the word best practices. What is best practices when you're actually engaging or looking to attract buyers? So there's a term I use, best in customer service, best practices. What is best practices? Especially as it relates to Fiverr. And what is it that will win customers? And its best practices, among other things. Again, I have created the blueprint, the formula for you. We're on video number 6. I have other videos as well outside of the series that will help you, give you information, tips, strategies on ways you can make money online and be successful. All right? So without talking anymore, let's move on to video number 6. Don't forget to get your freebie, and don't forget to subscribe. All right. So, and I wanted to say, if you have any questions, comments, confusion, or you just want to, say hello to me, feel free to do that in the comments, okay? Or you have a question, I'll be happy to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. And I appreciate you so very much, and I will see you at the top. All right. Bye-bye for now. Hello, Maria here again, and we are on video series number 6. I have created tutorial videos for Fiverr and how to make money on Fiverr, how to make money online, how to make money from the comfort of your home. Yes, you can make money on Fiverr. I have made over $1,000 and counting. You see my photo holding up my Fiverr earnings, and that was some time ago. I have made much more than that. And wait a minute. I want you to do me a favor because I'm sharing so much information with you because I want you to be successful on Fiverr. A lot of folks don't know how to get started on Fiverr. They're asking the question, can you really make money on Fiverr? I ask myself that same question, and the answer is YES. But before I get started, I need you to do me a favor. I think you know what it is. I need you to subscribe. I need you to like me. I need you to hit the bell. Y'all know what to do. Help me out here because I'm helping you. I am on a mission to help you be successful on Fiverr. If other folks can make money on Fiverr, you can make money on Fiverr. If I can make money on Fiverr, you can make money on Fiverr. Everything from A to Z is being sold on Fiverr, and buyers are coming to take advantage of those services, those skills, those products that are for sale by sellers that you could become on Fiverr, selling your Fiverr gigs. Okay, enough said. We are on the very last video series of my 1 to 6 series, and today we are covering topics: critique your Fiverr gig and best practices. So let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe. I need you to help me out here. All right, and Maria is here again at the mic. Okay, so let's get started. Critique Fiverr gig. Improve. Continue to look for ways to make both your service, product, and your actual Fiverr gig profile better. You can always edit your profile. New Fiverr gigs. As you get more familiar and comfortable with the Fiverr platform, think of other gigs you can offer that would earn you money. Best practice. Vacation days off. If you are going to be unavailable to provide seller services for your Fiverr gig, be sure and use the features within your dashboard to indicate the days or the times you will not be available. Buyer appreciation. Keep in mind, buyers have lots of sellers to select from. Be genuine when thanking them for selecting your gig. Outstanding. As a seller, always demonstrate excellence in your service. Stay encouraged. Every day, people just like you and me are making money on Fiverr while they work from home. Admittedly, there are a lot of sellers on Fiverr, but there's always room and demand for more talent and services. If you have an in-demand service or product, get serious about your Fiverr gigs. Be determined. If after a period of time, one of your gigs isn't receiving few or no buyers, try other ideas. Continue to tweak your profile and maintain professionalism. Always provide 100% plus customer service and maintain a mindset of optimism. Stay encouraged. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. I hope to see you at the top. Now that is the conclusion of our video 1 through 6. I hope you have been following along because I am sharing secrets, tips, strategies, insight, tried and true by me. No one was there to hold my hand and show me exactly what to do and how to make money on Fiverr. But I'm sharing all the tips and strategies, anything I can think of, insights with you because I want you to be successful. So let me just go back for a second really quickly and just talk a little bit about what was just discussed here. And that was critique your Fiverr gig. So critiquing your Fiverr gig means as a new seller, you are allowed initially 7 gigs. And by now you know what a gig is. So let's say you set up 7 gigs. One is for bookkeeping, one is for IT support, one is for virtual assistant, one is for whatever, you name it, until we get to 7. Okay? Now, let's say you've been on Fiverr for a couple of months and you have done everything that I have shared with you in terms of strategies and all of the above. So you're good to go. You're all set, ready for your buyers. and you notice that a few of the gigs that you set up are not doing anything. Nothing's happening. No one is responding. No prospective buyers are responding to a few or one or two or three of your gigs. Well, if that's the case, then you want to take a close look at your gig, scrutinize it, maybe want to change a few words around. You might want to take a look at your competitors' Fiverr gigs. Look at how they've arranged it, any choice of words that you want to utilize for your particular gig. And you can always edit it and enhance it and add and take away and all of the above. It's kind of trial and error. And then you can determine after that, if after you've critiqued it and made some changes to your Fiverr gig, if that makes a difference in terms of you now receiving prospective buyers' inquiry in terms of that particular Fiverr gig. Now, if nothing happens, then it's probably time to switch up and come up with another idea for a Fiverr gig. In other words, you would get rid of that particular Fiverr gig because it's not going anywhere. No one is responding to it, and it's been up for a couple of months. No one is, you're not having any prospective buyers asking about it. So that probably means that there's really no interest, at least at this particular time. So it's very easy to go in and edit. In other words, you can just recreate another Fiverr gig. So do a little bit of research and determine what Fiverr gig could you replace the non-active Fiverr gig with. Okay? So you got that. So you can always do that. There's no harm there at all. And it's a smart move. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of Fiverr gigs that I need to take a closer look at, and as much as I don't want to, I will probably delete those and look to replace them with other Fiverr gig ideas. And they're really ideas, initially ideas meaning, well, let me try this as a Fiverr gig. It doesn't mean you don't have the skills or the experience, etc. But you're just kind of giving it a try because you don't know which Fiverr gig initially is going to be the one that is going to be, or the two, or the three, or the four that's going to be the most attractive to prospective buyers. Okay, moving right along to best practices can be defined as the correct or most effective procedure. And in this case, you are a business person. If you have Fiverr gigs, you're a Fiverr seller, you are now a business person. So best practices essentially means, in this instance where it says vacation days off, if you're not available, if you're going out of town, if you're going to be doing things with your family and you are not going to be available to respond to buyers for Fiverr gigs, then you can actually go into your dashboard and indicate you are not available. Now that is an example of best practices. When a prospective buyer goes to your Fiverr gig, they will see that you are unavailable, and there's a date which will show when you will be available again. Buyer appreciation. Always communicate to the buyer that you really appreciate them checking out your Fiverr gig, that you appreciate them selecting your Fiverr gig, you appreciate their patience, you appreciate their understanding, you appreciate whatever it is that you want to say to them in terms of appreciation, to show them that you appreciate them, and you want to do it in a very professional way as well. So that's the buyer appreciation. So they get a really good feel for you, and they feel, even though you're not talking directly, that you're friendly, that you are approachable, that you have open communication, and that you're not uptight. So sometimes what I do a lot of, it's not sometimes, but I do quite a bit of this, is use little smiley faces if I make a statement or if I say something. And that way the buyer knows that I'm laughing. I mean, that it's lighthearted, or it's a friendly tone. So I use those a lot, those emojis, just to let the buyer know that it's a friendly tone or a friendly gesture or a friendly word or statement. Lastly, outstanding as a seller, always demonstrate excellence in your service. And that goes without saying. Fiverr is a no excuse zone. There are lots and lots of other individuals who are on Fiverr selling everything from A to Z. And of course, you have competitors selling items that are similar to you, or maybe services that are just like your services. So the buyer has lots of options to when they select you. That's huge. So when I have a buyer select me, I want to kind of clap my little hands and say thank you, because there's a lot of other individuals they can select from in terms of Fiverr gigs. They don't have to select my Fiverr gig. In other words, there's a lot of competitors on Fiverr. But don't be dismayed or don't be discouraged when I say there's a lot of competitors on Fiverr. Well, so what? There's competitors in life. And someone said this to me before: competitors can make you better. So it means that you got to step up your game. That means you got to be 100 when you're dealing with the buyer. That means you should be demonstrating best practices at all times, never slacking up. Okay, so I think I've pretty much covered everything that needs to be covered. Stay encouraged. Again, if there's any questions rather that are related to Fiverr, confusion, terminology, leave me a comment. And also, if this has been helpful for you, let me know that too. I've spent a lot of time and energy preparing this, and it's nice to get feedback to say, hey, I appreciate you, or this is helpful in this way, as long as it's positive, because I'm a very optimistic person. So I want to maintain optimism and hopefulness. Again, hopefully you've been able to check out my video series 1 through 6, because tons of information. I've taken it step by step by step in terms of how to be successful on Fiverr, how to make money on Fiverr, how to make money online, how to make money from the comfort of your home. I've spelled it out. I'm sharing it with you. I want you to feel a sense of hopefulness as an entrepreneur and a freelancer making money on Fiverr. Yes, you can. I've done it, and you can do it as well. Don't forget to subscribe. I need you to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell, like, share. Y'all know what to do. Help me out here, because I've shared a lot of great information with you. All right, so that's it. It's been a joy, and I'm hoping that some of the information or all of the information that I have shared with you, not holding anything back so you can be successful, I hope it's been invaluable for you and that you will put it to use. Okay? Maria here, and bye-bye for now. All right, I hope to see you at the top.